Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Enjoy! I was invited to do the introduction to SDGs in this particular SDG event. You can see the lineup of speakers. It was held by Eco Diversified International and June 12 Cultural Center in Abeokuta. You can see my bio. Well, the brand is what do we need? Yeah. Yeah, this was me in the morning trying to catch up. Well, next is the highlight of the video. Enjoy!
Esteemed guests and the dynamic youths who are at the center of our mission. Greetings to you and welcome to this remarkable gathering. My name is Esther Oluwatoyin-Akaja and I'm president of Eco Diversified International.
That was me in the speaker mode. Yeah, my friend told me to see you. And this was highlight of the red carpet.
Let us embark on this journey together, aimed with passion, aimed with knowledge, and the belief that the youth are not just the leaders of tomorrow, but the change makers of today.
Encouraging young people to be aware about the sustainable development goals. We understand that for any problem to be solved in a society, we have to understand it.
Another red carpet session, and the next voice you'll be hearing is mine.
If you have anything you are doing, whether as a career, as an initiative, as an empowerment scheme, whatever it might be, if you have anything that you're solving around those goals, then what you are doing is you are solving the problems of the society. Believes that a lot of about primary four students cannot even spell their first name. So there's an issue of out of school. There's also an issue of lack of quality education. The problems right now, let's go together. And youth are out of school. So another problem, we have the people that are unemployable. We have the people that are facing unemployment. Mind you, they are two different things. You can go to school and school will not go through you. So you're adding to the number of the issues of the what? SDGs, right? Now, fragile healthcare system, you would agree with me. We need to do more in our healthcare systems. A lot of us, doctors that are doing the JACMA train and all, some of them would love to stay. And if they continue to go, okay, do we have any doctors in the house? Any doctors in the house? Hey, do we have any doctors in the house? Nobody. Anyway, let's move on. I know you understand what I'm trying to refer to. Now, are being tested, and women are at risk of being left out even more. See, in society development, one of the things we consider that are being vulnerable are women and youth. And that tells us that if you are facing any problem, next slide, if you are facing any problem in SDG, the people that are most susceptible to be vulnerable to these problems are the women and the youth. Now, this question, quickly, my answer. Do you think what? There is enough food produced in the world to feed anyone? What do you think? Fast. Answers. No. Why no? Their plants are everywhere now. I'll leave that to you to answer. Next slide. I don't have the time. Next slide, please. I'll leave that to you to answer. However, with data, with renewed efforts, nearly 492 million Africans will be what? With at least what? See, it's very easy to call numbers until you get to a stadium and you understand what it means to see 20 million people, 1 million people. Then you start to understand the depth of these problems. I'll leave it at that. Next slide. The next category is economy. Now, building on the biosphere and society, the economy goes direct attention towards industry, innovation, and infrastructure, reduce inequalities, responsible consumption and production, and decent work and growth that is decoupled from environmental degradation. Now, quick question. The current administration at the presidential level, how many SDG goals do you think they are working towards? They're not. It's the youth now. Let me ask them. How many now? How many? According to the report by the Nigerian Network of Association, NGO Association rather. How many? I'll leave that to you to answer. Next slide, please. I don't have the time. It would have been interesting. Sorry. Now, quickly, did you know that other renewable energy options we can generate electricity in what? Have you ever heard of biomass? How many? How many of us have heard of biomass? Very few. Very few. Right. Sun, which is most common now. Wind. How about the wind? Have you ever heard about it? Few people. Okay. How about the waves? Water waves. Do you know we can generate electricity from water waves? Few people. Okay. Then how about geothermal? Nobody. Nobody. Next slide. Now you know, no? That's the good thing. Next slide. Now, the third, remember that I said I'd help us to categorize this into three because of my time. The first one is what? Economy, society rather. Thank you, you're following, I'm proud. Society, economy, and what? Society, economy, and what? Environment. Now, we run through this. Protecting the biosphere biosphere just environment. That is everything that operates in our environment. Right, is an essential precondition for social justice and economic development. If we do not achieve the goals, when I say if we do not achieve the goals, remember we have just 7 years to go, in Nigeria especially, and we are still very far back behind. You can do the data research where Nigeria is currently ranking in achieving the SDGs. I'll leave that to you. Now, if we do not achieve the goals related to clean water and sanitation, life below water, life on land, and climate action, the world will what? The world will what?
Fail to.
Oh yeah, now we are together. The world will what? The world will fail. If the whole of Africa say they are not achieving the goals, what? The world, look at those data alone. The millions.
I want to commend the organizers of this event, first and foremost, because the way at which they decided to partner with different youth organizations speak volume. And that is one of the ways to actually achieve the goals of the SDG. Bringing in a lot of people, particularly the students of tertiary institutions, the members of youth councils, and several youth groups.
It is important for us to see how do we take advantage of what people already do. There's no point in reinventing the wheel. It's about identifying these cultural gaps and cultural practices to see how we can further integrate and promote SDG and let people know that whatever it is they're already doing is in line. It just needs to be properly tagged.
Conversations like this, understanding these concepts behind the SDGs and the actions that need to be taken, present you as a global citizen.
I'm particular about us. I'm not in government, but I'm a strong advocate of the renewable system because it's in line with the SDG goals.
It's a collective effort. We see the fruits, we do not address the root. We should learn to take collaborative, responsive responsibility towards seeing how we perfect our own side.
You cannot drive any change without political will. Don't colonize things. You want to have a good environment, you want to alleviate poverty, social justice, and every other thing. It comes with decision making. How do we make SDGs to be more sustainable in our political system?
Suicidal mentality we commit to. Tightening the ropes round our fragile and disjointed necks. A suicidal mentality that says, a woman cannot birth something meaningful if she keeps her knees knitted together, or a man must be a man enough to maneuver the tears, so a man shouldn't cry. A woman shouldn't aim too high, a man cannot fail, a woman should be frail. See, this story is a story we know like our mother's tongue, a story we were told about the glory we can't mold, the glory between sunrise and sunset, too far for our hands to reset. A story too dark, we were only told at night. They called it Tales by Moonlight.
Now, energy storage is also a big challenge because by nature, renewable energy sources are intermittent, right? The sun is not going to shine 24 hours a day, not in Nigeria. The wind is not going to blow 24 hours a day, not in Nigeria. So there need to be significant storage capacities, batteries that they can hold charge and power cities and power communities for a period of time. This can be costly and requires advanced technology.
Which tells what a certified Guinness World Book record holder having the longest distance traveled with a ball balanced on his head. Oh my god, it was wonderful. Enjoy. Oh yes, at this point, these guys were awesome. And as they were vibing and giving us the cruise for people to dance to, we were seeing a bar. I mean, who brings a bar to an XDG event? But then, there you have it. Those lovely soup, the reviews and all. It was awesome. I hope you enjoyed the highlights. More to come.